Hi, angels. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me, Charlie, for your right on time motivational moment. So I hope you guys like my set. I think it's beautiful. I mean, if I were to give myself a round of applause, I think it looks amazing. Let me know what you think. If you guys have any suggestions or positive feedback about it. So what we're going to talk about today is trying to figure out when you are making a move in your life into whatever direction, if it's worth fighting for what you already have, or is it time to let it go? Leave it alone. And this is dealing with relationships. We're talking about jobs. We're talking about lifestyle changes. We're talking about all of that. You really want to think about it. Like, is it worth holding on to it and fighting for it? Or is it time to just let it go? Now, remember here, we're working with the law of attraction. Everything you do, everything you put out there is what you're going to get back. You are going to guaranteed 100% reap what you sow. So, remember that. Think about that when you're making this decision of whether you should fight for it or whether you should let it go. If it's taking you out of your character when you are fighting for it and is making you a different person for the worse, it's probably time to let it go. And that's a hard decision to make. We all know that. We've all been there. But it's one that needs to be done. So I'm here today to help you with that and to recognize when it's time to fight for it or when it's time to let it go. Decision that it is time to fight for it and that you should continue to fight to keep whatever it is that you have, a relationship, a lifestyle, a job, whatever it is. When you're fighting for it, you need to ask yourself these three things. Number one, is it fulfilling for my spirit? Is it fulfilling for my soul? Does it do something for me that's not necessarily the physical, but does it give me something to enhance me as a holistic person, mind, body, and spirit? The second thing you want to think about is that, do you get excited about doing it? Do you get excited about being around that person? Do you get excited about going to that job in the morning? Even if it's a fight, even if it's tough, do you get excited about those things? You have to remember that. That's a key factor in whether you should continue to fight for it or not. The last thing you need to ask yourself is it facilitating your growth? When you're fighting with that person or that job or whatever the case is, are they still helping you become a better person? Are they still helping you to become a better you? Are they dancing with you? Are they helping you to be better? That is a really big deal when you're thinking about whether you should be fighting for something or not in your life. You know it's time to leave something alone when you just feel like at every single step of the way, no, no, no. All you're hearing is no. It is like fitting a square peg into a circle hole. Like it ain't working. It's just not working. It's not fitting. It's not happening. It's just everywhere you turn, there's a closed door, a closed door, a closed door. Now, there's a good thing about those closed doors, but we'll get into that later. Remember that what you give energy towards is what's going to grow. What you give energy to, negative or positive, is what is going to be present into your life. So, for example, if you're holding on to this relationship and you're focusing on all this negativeness, oh my gosh, this person is really getting on my nerves, oh my gosh, this is just such a horrible relationship. It's going to continue to be a horrible relationship because that is what you are putting your energy and that is what you are focusing on. Now, if you're going to let it go, whether, again, a job, relationship, lifestyle, whatever the case is, of course, it's going to be hard to say goodbye. And goodbyes are always sad. So feel that sadness, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. When you get up and you move from it, focus on what it is that you want. Do not continue to hone in on the past situation that you decided to let go. Don't pick it back up. Bad mistake. Don't pick it back up. Let it go. Let it go because it needs to go and do them. And while you need to do you and focus on you. So continue to put the energy into what it is that you want. If you had a bad toxic relationship, focus on what you want in your next relationship. Don't keep going back to the, oh yeah, and he used to do that too, and oh my God, that was so crazy when she used to trip me out like that. No, let it go. That means let all of the energy from it go and focus on the energy of what you want, because that's what's going to get you what you want. The last thing I want to leave you with in relation to letting it go or fighting for it is that you want to ask yourself this one key thing. How does this relationship serve me? That's actually probably the first thing you should ask yourself when entering into any new changes or figuring out whether you're going to fight for it or leave it alone. How does this relationship serve me? How am I gaining happiness, joy, love, peace from this relationship? If it is not serving you to any degree, why are you fighting? There's nothing else to fight for. You really have to put your focus and your energy into something that is going to be beneficial to you, that's going to help you in the long run. And if you're just sitting there and fighting and beating a dead horse for something that doesn't even serve you, again, mark my words, you will start to feel it in your physical, because your spirit is not getting fed, then your mental won't be fed, and your body will not be fed, and you will start feeling that pain and that hurt in you physically. Leave it alone. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the drama. Just leave it alone. Stop holding on to dead things. If it's dead, let souls lie. All right, I want to give you guys many blessings for this week. And until we meet again, I hope you have an amazing day. Stay centered, breathe deeply, and continue to be the best you that you could be. All right, angels, have a great day.